Tyler Jackson, Play Sheet Sports here with Jayden Higgins, rookie wide receiver for the Houston Texans. Jayden, how you doing today?
Doing great. How you doing?
Pretty good. First thing I want to start off with is coming in as a rookie. This organization has done a really good job of developing its high draft picks and young talent. You look at 2023, swept the Rookie of the Year awards, and obviously Tank Dell has been really good. And Sting. You've gotten a little bit of a taste of that. What do you think has kind of been the key to nurturing the talent here?
I would just say, the talent that we have here, our motto is iron sharpens iron. So you're going against, the best guys every day. So you can only elevate to the top and bring your highest level of, competition, I think.
Yeah, and not even just going against the best guys, but also within your own wide receiver room. I mean, I feel like outside that top spot, there's a lot of competition here. As a rookie coming in, how do you feel like you kind of set yourself apart to take those reps? Because I mean, they run a lot of 11 personnel here, so there's opportunity to get a lot of 3 wide receiver sets on there. And I think this is a good shot for you to get out there and show yourself early.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for all of us, not just me, is just going out there and being clean and consistent. When we're out there, knowing what our assignment is, and really it just comes down to when the play comes, if you can make it or not.
Now, there's a guy that profiles pretty similar to you, and Nico. That have you been able to pick his brain a little bit? And if so, what have you taken away from him?
Yeah, I sit next to Nico in the meetings and stuff. So of course, pick his brain a little bit. He's really just a playmaker. Someone that goes out there on the field and just plays hard, works hard every day, and just makes those big plays. Like I said, when it comes down to it, if the ball's in the air, you got to make it.
What's been kind of the biggest thing that you've had to learn through OTAs and even early things at camp? Going against guys like this, because it's not like you just stepped in, you're going against an average NFL secondary.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys you're going against are arguably a top 5 secondary in the league. I mean, you're facing Sting, you're facing CJ, DJ.
Yeah.
These are really good guys, and other guys that might not have as much, recognition on the national scene, but they're really good players. So, what's the kind of been like transition for you?
Yeah, everyone from our defense is definitely really good players, like you said. I think the biggest thing for me is, always switching up my techniques and things like that, and really just being clean in what I do and just being confident out there.
Gotcha. Wide receivers, I think, recently are just coming into the NFL more ready than ever. You look at some of the top guys you consider right now, the A.J. Browns, Justin Jeffersons, Jamar Chases. They were kind of 1,000-yard receivers right off the bat. As a guy that's kind of come up as a receiver and now you're trying to replicate those same things, what do you feel like has kind of led to that? Because it used to be, it took a year or two for receivers. 10 years ago, you might have one rookie every now and then that would have a year like that. But what we see now, I feel like is pretty irregular. So what do you kind of feel like is the key to that?
Of course, I would say the scheme really. It all depends on how the team wants to use you, how they're going to utilize your skills and talents. I would say also a little bit of like the college they went to. A lot of these guys going to colleges now that pass the ball 100 times. They get 100 catches in a year. A lot of times back in the day, it was more so run heavy and things like that. So, yeah.
I mean, there are so many younger players on your roster that had immediate success. We talked about the 2023 Rookie of the Year winners. Have you been able to kind of lean on that experience and ask them questions? How did you make that transition to the NFL? How did you find success early? Is that something that you've been able to utilize and do?
Yeah, for sure. I think, being a rookie is more so like a tag. Like, you're a rookie, but when you come out here, everyone's just a football player at the end of the day. Everyone's trying to make plays. It's not so much, you're new, so you have a pass. It's everyone's coming out here to compete, no matter if you're in year 8 or year 1.
So what are your goals coming into the year? Everyone, has goals. They set for themselves to work towards. What are you aiming for?
Yeah, for me, my goal has always been to help the team win any way that I can and really just make plays when the ball comes to me.
Absolutely, Jayden. I appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
Yeah.